Cheers! Welcome to the Treehouse, where we drink beers and solve nothing. So first of all, it was a gorgeous day outside today. And making a run to pick up beer is always worth the run when you have good choices. Kros Stranded is good. I got a sour that we'll go through tonight. I got Secret Stash, which is a New England IPA. And of course for the regular, I've got their Kros Diner, which is a fantastic Czech Pils they have. And then Tan Limes, which is equally good. So, beer hall day is always fun, at least for me. Little guy waiting for me. Waiting for me, buddy. Come on.
I'm stupid, you're smart. I was wrong, you were right. You're the best, I'm the worst. You're very good looking, I'm not attractive. I've got a plan.
So earlier today I went to Kros Stranded Brewing. Kros Stranded Brewing is in Omaha, Nebraska. Technically it's in La Vista. You can see here, it's not exactly a quick drive. You go down interstate, you go around the corners, and as every brewery knows, you end up somewhere in an industrial park with big spaces that you can pull right up to and have lots of brewing space in the back. The inside of this place is absolutely amazing. I love coming here. I know a few of the people that work here. Their tap room is really cool. They have a good setup for standing in line for the pandemic that's going on right now. Wear your mask, show up, stand in line, get your crowlers. You can see here they got the coolers. I love the coolers. Everything they got's really good. I have yet to have a bad beer from this place. They do fantastic work. They are probably the premier one here in the state of Nebraska right now. You can look here online as we look up Kros Stranded Brewing down in La Vista, Nebraska. I wouldn't affiliate with Omaha either. Founded in 2017 by two home brewers who met while working on Production Brewery, Kros Stranded Brewing has quickly established itself as a top brewery in the Nebraska beer scene. Known for its Fairy Nectar IPA, which we will not be drinking today. I had it yesterday. And its variants, Kros Stranded is always looking for new beers to brew while paying respect and homage to familiar styles the past generations have fallen in love with. Couldn't have said it better. They have a fantastic lineup over here. Fairy Nectar does a lot of work for them. Juice and Desist, that's another day. That is really good. Hellas Creek, Hopstreaker, Moo Moo, Tam Limes. We're gonna go through a few of these today. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna drink some beers. And let's start off with the first one, Moo Moo. May be pronouncing that wrong, but it looks like Moo Moo. They took the original and made it even better. You see here, this pour is absolutely fantastic. I don't have a nitro can, so I don't know if the update's just like wrong here, or maybe I have the wrong check-in, but I've had it twice before. I rated this a 3.75. I really like it. I do have a 6-pack of it in my fridge. It's easy drinking, it's sweet. It isn't exactly a milkshake in a can because I don't have nitro, but it's really yummy. I'd highly recommend picking it up. It's a good beer and definitely worth trying. Yeah, other beer, you're not gonna see a pour of this. I did grab Tan Limes. You're not gonna see a pour of this because I drank it while I was making dinner tonight. I love this beer. Nothing says summer to me like low ABV, easy drinking beer. You know, it says right here, break out the flip-flops and uncover the pool because the first taste of summer's here, and it's so true. I drank it today and it instantly took me into, it's time to enjoy the year. As you can see right here, I've got a Crowler Secret Stash. We'll be cracking open here in a little bit on the second half during the rant session. It's a hazy IPA with the benefit of 2020 Mustache for Kids campaign. It's dry hopped with Trident and Topaz hops for intensity that's fruity brewed that pairs well with any bacon in arm's reach. The last one we're gonna have is Out of Service from, and I'm gonna butcher this, but Servas Brewing Company, I'm guessing. And Servas is down in Kansas City, actually Shawnee, Kansas. I lived down in Kansas City for a while. Their beer scene is amazing. They have some great places like this that do these really great deep colors. As you see the pour on this, really brilliant color, really great aroma. fantastic taste. Sour that doesn't get so sour that it burns your tongue. I love the taste of this. Easy drinking sour that's got a great taste to it. But out of service over here, it's a sour IPA brewed with IPA or Challenge Kros strain from Omaha, Nebraska. Still, you know, La Vista. I don't claim Omaha either. This is the color of it. I think it looks great. I rated it a 4.0. I bought a 4-pack of it. I would definitely buy another. If you get the chance, I don't think this is in stores, so if you get the chance, go pick it up. Oh, that is so good. Sorry you don't have any. Shelter in place. On your own. All right, as I pour out Secret Stash, I see the color on it, very hazy. I had to look up the hops for this. I couldn't quite place it when I tasted it. I was trying to figure out, you know, where we're at. So I definitely get the floral and I get the resinous. I don't get a lot of sugar. I get a little fruity, a little, actually higher citrus. Yeah, that's probably spot on, but I had to look it up. It's good, but when I put it up against their flagship, which is the Fairy Nectar, I still think I prefer Fairy Nectar over it. Obviously, it's one of their best sellers. So I'd probably say 3.5 versus 4.0. Just that Trident hop throws me for a little bit of a loop. Not a bad beer, it's a really good beer. Just not something I'm gonna buy in bulk. I think I'd buy a growler of it and then probably be done with it. So that being said, as we pivot into section number 2, and we're gonna look at some stuff. Let me preface this by saying that I believe everyone has the right to protest, they have the right to assemble, freedom of speech is a thing. Now I think that people are confused about what freedom of speech means. Freedom of speech means you can say anything you want, and that's very, you know, even hate speech has to be protected. You should be able to say anything you want. But that doesn't mean you get to be like, say something hateful and everyone has to be like, No, you don't get to be free from the repercussions of that speech. It's America, you get to do it. Now there is a line to be drawn. So just because you want to protest being stuck inside and having to wear a mask in Costco, you're a moron, by the way. You know, wear something so that you can protect yourselves and others in public in these times that we're trying to get through. If you're that concerned over the idea that wearing a mask is an infringement on your inherent freedom, you need to find more fucks in your life. Because there's a lot more shit you should care about other than making sure when you go to Costco, you don't run past some 85-year-old person who's just trying to pick up some socks or some foods or whatever they're getting at Costco in bulk. And you may be asymptomatic and you're infecting them because you're coughing on them or doing something as you walk by or sneezing by them or any number of ways you can infect people. So your arrogance doesn't mean you get to endanger others. Today, you want to protest, go ahead. If you're an insecure beta cuck and you feel that you need to sit there with a gun in front of you to make yourself feel like you're more scary to other people to show that this is your freedom, do whatever you want to do, Kyle. The line's drawn when you start forcing your way into the Capitol building, when you start bullying lawmakers, when you start yelling at people and making them feel unsafe, you've gone too far. You've now become an asshole. So, that being said, we turn our face to the lovely state of New York. And you see protesters. These people are harassing a reporter, just doing his job. Trying to do his job, file a report on live. He has a mask on, and they want to protest. Great.
No, I got hot drops of chloroquine, I'm fine.
I'm just standing here, this guy will not get away from me.
Here's a great example of a horrible person. You're protesting. Stand on your street corner. Hold your sign. Say you want to do your thing. Let the news cover you. Puts you at risk and also puts other people at risk. So this is a little mini sad version of Bill Goldberg that's walking around carrying a sign and his big Trump chest stripe plate. He wants to let everyone know that he's got his drugs and he's going to be fine. But you are being an asshole. And when you're an asshole, you're violating rule number 1. Don't be a dick. So you want to go protest on Long Island and be like, this is my freedom, I get to protest? You do. That's important. You don't get to chase people down and bully them into not covering you because what you're doing is dumb. And if what you're doing is right, then stand on your corner and do your protesting. Don't be an asshole. Don't violate rule number 1. that's what we got today. I want to thank you for visiting the Treehouse. Remember, never violate rule number 1, and the best beer you have is the one you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for your time.